Congratulations, you get the job. The big shoes to fill, as I saw in the press release. That's how you put it. So, and I agree, those are big shoes to fill. How do you feel taking over this program after being a longtime assistant?
Well, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm stressed, I'm relieved. It's like all the feels, I have all of them.
What is it going to be like to replace a guy that you looked up to and worked with for 14 years?
Well, Tom's one of my best friends, and I'm going to probably call him a lot in the beginning. But you know, you can't replace him. It's just a new direction. Tom's taught me a lot. He's been an amazing mentor, and I'm going to try and follow a lot of what he's taught me. Keep the traditions that date back to Lane Kapishka, keep the traditions that Tom brought in, add a little bit of my own flair, and just, you know, help the team continue to be great.
Speaking of that, he put you in a good spot because we've won 10 in a row. Does that add a little pressure as a new coach?
Yes, yeah. I got asked yesterday, you know, isn't the expectation that you win? And I was like, well, my expectations won't be to win. I'm not going to expect winning. And I think that a lot of the things that we do as a program kind of set us up to be there and able to win, but it's not an expectation. I expect them to come in and get something from it. It can be improving athletically, it can be developing healthy habits, it can be learning conflict resolution, it can be learning or creating friendships that are going to last a lifetime. So whatever they can get out of this, if this makes them better as a person afterwards, great, that's my goal.
What makes you different as a head coach?
Well, I'm going to have to learn to be nicer. Tom is about the nicest person that you can meet, and so I have to emulate that a little bit. I'm a pretty straightforward person. I tell people how it is, but I need to maybe learn how to soften that a little bit. That's definitely going to be different. And well, I don't know. I'm not Tom, but I'm not going to try to be him. But I think we have great relationships. I love the teams just as much as he did, and I think we're going to be great.
What was the process like for you, finally officially finding out? I know he told you ahead of time because he told me in our kind of recap interview after his retirement announcement. So what was the process like going through trying to become the head coach?
Yeah, well, I never thought I wanted to be a head coach until just a few years ago. We kind of talked to different people around the state thinking, would anybody want to come here when he retires? And there was a lot of no on that. And that was surprising to us. But so in 2020, when we weren't allowed to be in the pool for a while, I missed that. And so I realized how much I love this. And I started preparing right then to potentially be the head coach. It wasn't necessarily like I had to or I would be done, but I wanted to, and I got excited about it. When he told me he was retiring, I got into this like go-go mode. I think he thought I was gonna cry, and I was like, what do I need to do? I have to get stuff done. And so that was a surprise to him. I did cry later. We cried together, but yeah, I definitely just hit the ground running, just trying to figure out what I needed to do. And going through the process of the interview and the committee was really great, and it was just fun to talk about what I want to do and my vision and just moving forward, and they must have liked what I had to say.
Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of the vision, what are some things that you kind of want to do that maybe are a little different? You mentioned kind of you don't want to change, nothing's going to overhaul or change in a major way, but what are some of the nuances that you put on?
Well, I think even Tom would tell you that in the end, his creativity was taking a backseat, and so I think bringing some creativity so that the kids can't tell me exactly what set they're going to be doing next Wednesday. You know, I would like to bring some creativity, spice it up, keep them a little bit more entertained, but while maintaining the general program. I mean, building up those yards through the season, tapering off at the end, having some high intensity sets on certain days of the week. Those things are going to stay, but creativity, maybe individualizing a little bit, offering multiple different intervals for sets to capture different groups of kids. So I'm not either killing the kids that are on the lower end or making it too easy for the kids on the high end. I've got a math brain, and I think I can run several intervals at once. And then cool down, I think it hurts my heart a little bit to watch a set end and then practice is over. Like I just need them to cool down just for my sake, but I think it's going to help them as well. So.
What's the response been like in the last couple of days since the news officially broke?
I feel kind of like Tom because my phone never stops blowing up. So Tom, his phone, it just goes crazy, especially like right after winning a state title. It's just amazing. And as soon as, I helped him send out the letter to the team distribution list, And as soon as I clicked send in his email account, I texted him. I was like, "Get ready for your phone to blow up." And sure enough, within minutes, I mean, even you had it up on Laramie on BioPress within like 5 minutes. I was like, "Holy cow!" So I mean, it's just, I feel like that. I've gotten so many supportive texts and emails and people stopping me in public and in the halls and just saying congrats. So it feels really good.
Have you gotten communication from around the state yet? Various coaches?
Yeah, I have. I've gotten some. You know, Shauna Morgan's one of my good friends in Lander. She texted me right away. Josh Ba, Jason Garman. I've gotten a lot of communication from the state too.
What will it be like to be in a different role, seeing those people once the season rolls around?
I know. I'm part of the head coach club. It's gonna be different. It definitely is. I don't know how, but it's just, yeah, we'll see.
So what are your thoughts, early thoughts on what you do have coming back? You know, I kind of joke with you that you got big shoes to fill because we've won 10 in a row, 5 straight for girls and boys. What does girls' season look like this fall? What are the prospects since we're about 6 weeks away from practice?
Right. I think we're looking really good. We have a strong group of girls. We have some really good leaders on this team. A lot of them have been staying in the pool during the summer. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see them. We have some incoming freshmen that if we can get them to swim, you know, we're going to be in a pretty good spot to try and run for another title.
All right. Well, not putting any pressure on, but I'm sure you're already feeling it anyway. So congratulations to you, Tamara.
Thank you.